The team has been hard at work at leveling up the experience of acquiring new cards in Marvel Snap. It's been hard at work at leveling up the experience of acquiring new cards in Marvel Snap. It's been hard at work at leveling up the experience of acquiring new cards in Marvel Snap.
What's up, y'all, man? We got a lot to talk about. I just wanted y'all to hear that, right? I just wanted y'all to hear that first before we get into anything, y'all. This not gonna be the most organized, you guys. I got a billion tabs open, right? But man, I want to talk about something, man. And so I mean, let's just get right into it, man. I want to talk about card acquisition today, right? And I got It's Guest Gaming up because I just wanted to show y'all his face. Right, but we gonna close these two video tabs out and let's get right into it, man. So y'all know High Voltage Overdrive just released, right? Or the new game mode just went live, went active, whatever, a few days ago. And I mean, at first I thought it was cool because I thought it was just like another way to get free cards, right? Like before that message came out, right, before the team was hard at work at leveling up the experience of acquiring new cards in Marvel Snap, right, before all that, we had extra game modes in which you could actually acquire the card, you know what I'm saying, through playing the game mode, right? In this one, we actually had 3. You know what I'm saying? We had Deadpool's Diner, Sanctum Showdown. And so after the team was hard at work at leveling up the experience of acquiring new cards in Marvel Snap, we come out with a game mode where you can't acquire the new card through playing the game mode. You have to play the game mode as if it was a full-time job, and then you have to spend money, right? What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? I haven't done the math for myself. I've seen a lot of people complaining about it, and people on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube. So I'm just gonna take everybody else's word for it. Sure, that's not, you should do your own research, but from what I understand, from what you all are saying, you can't get Kid Omega through playing. My fault if it's loud. Y'all know what time of year it is, y'all. It's fireworks everywhere, bro. But and somebody asked about that, right? We got another tab open. Somebody saying Kid Omega, he's $100 basically. What's the word, second dinner? And I mean, they're saying, you get to play the game mode. That way you can still use gold to purchase them at the end. You guys, it's just like, I don't understand why. Here's how it feels, right? It feels like second dinner clearly hears feedback, right? And it seemed like they were listening to it, right? Like we had the snap pack system that came from the Spotlight CAD system. It was cool at first. And they brought it up to us as a way to, and I could pull the tab up with the Muppet Ben Brode again, but they promised the fastest card acquisition model we ever had, right? And so to kind of like offset the benefit of the new system, they're releasing more and more cards to the point where players can't even keep up with the gameplay. And then on top of that, we now have game modes where it's really no point to even play the game mode, like if you can't even earn the card. So what's even the point of like promising players that you're gonna fix their main concern just to like take 2 steps back? And I don't, it's just really frustrating, you guys. It's really frustrating what they're doing with this game, right? And I also have this pulled up, man. So we had the data mine for the Fantastic Four season as well, man. And so apparently the Fantastic card, right, is a part of the super premium season pass, right? So I mean, we've already, for every season, man, we had our season pass card, whatever, spend your $10. Now you spend an extra 10 and you get the super premium, and if you don't happen to end up buying that, then it's going to go into the pack system the packs the next month, and then it's just going to make it ultimate. Like, all the changes that they're doing are actually making card acquisition way harder, so you got I don't really know what to say, man. I'm kind of, it's weird, right? Like I said, this video is not gonna be the most organized. Play. We have like content creators like Regis Kilbin, for example. I'm pretty sure he's the biggest Marvel Snap creator we have, right? It's people that watch him that don't even play the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because of the choices the developers are making, right? Like, maybe you can't trust the developers, but at the end of the day, like, you'll have like your content creator or whatever to watch. You know what I'm saying? To get you through your lunch break or whatever it is, help you wind down for the day. You know what I'm saying? And so, what I'm trying to say is, like, when you start making decisions that, even the biggest creators, and I'm by no means one of the biggest, but like even the biggest creators are like, you're doing stuff that you're losing their trust. Like, you're already losing your player base. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I really just don't understand the decisions they're making, you guys. I don't have a problem, with the Fantastic Core being added to the Super Premium Pass. I also don't have a problem with Kid Omega being, unobtainable without spending money, if they didn't promise to make card acquisition easier for everybody, right? So, you guys, and I quit playing High Voltage Overdrive. I was only gonna play for Kid Omega. Once I found out that you can't get him, it's like, what reason do I have to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm playing the new game mode for the new card, we played this for King Eitri, we played this for these three. If you can't even earn the reward of the game mode, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. I mean, I don't really know what to say, you guys. I feel like there was a time where things were pretty bad, like I said, and that was during like the Spotlight cash system. Like, card acquisition was terrible. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the game was in a very bad state at this time. What was it, about last year? And so, things were cool for a little while, but you guys, it seems like it's going back in that, like, into like another dark era for the game, right? And so I mean, we know that they listen to the player base when we have issues with the things that they're trying to do, but it's just like, why intentionally make decisions that, like, you're going back on your word, and you're doing things to try to take advantage of the player base. Like why do that on purpose? You know what I'm saying? Especially because we don't even, you can't even play the game hardly for 30 minutes without getting a bug, bro. So, it's like, they're making things more expensive, harder to obtain, and the quality of the game is not increasing, you guys. So I mean, I just don't I'm not liking what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I guess what I can say to you guys is, voice your frustrations in the Discord, man. If you want to, continue to play play this game, and you hope for the best for Marvel Snap, Or if you make videos, man, make videos, talk about your frustration so that, you know, the people can hear you and make some changes, man, for the betterment of the community, right? But you know, it's just, I don't know, y'all, it's just getting to a point, man. We was kind of doomed in this video, all right, but I'm about done. You know, this season almost over, so let's see what we got coming up next month with the Fantastic Four. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they fix things by the end of before that, right? But anyways, man, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, man. We on the road to 4K. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.